Hey YouTube. So in this video I'm going to talk about how to lose weight with the law of attraction. And I personally believe that the law of attraction really helped me lose weight. And this goes back to my previous video when I talked about how before I started on my weight loss journey, like I went to the mall and I tried on clothes, with my mom. And I was telling you guys that I hate shopping, and I was really like reaching almost to like a size 40 in waist. And I told my mom, I was like, no, I can lose weight. Let me stick to my size 38. You guys, like, I didn't want to be a size 40 at all whatsoever. So subconsciously in my mind I was thinking I'm going to lose weight, and unconsciously, you let what you say go out into the universe. So as time goes on, unconsciously, it's still the thought, the idea is still in the back of your brain. So you go to sleep, you dream, you whatever. The next day, like, I didn't even plan it. Like, literally, I decided that, hey, I want to be on my weight loss journey. And so I believe that right there started the whole law of attraction process. And number two, as I mentioned in my previous video, writing it down. Like, I knew specifically what I ate. I knew specifically what time I need to eat next. I knew specifically the time I need to go to sleep until I'm fully digested. And I wrote all of that down from my mind. And, this is how the law of attraction works. When you think about something and you visualize it and you act upon it and you feel like this is going to happen, even if you don't feel like this is going to happen, you have to believe it. Like, you just have to believe it. And I believed that I was going to lose this weight. So over time, it's like growing a plant. Over time, as you add water to your plant, it continues to grow. You may not see the roots coming out the ground, but inside the ground, the plant is growing. And then within like a month or so, depending on the plant, it's going to grow. And depending on the plant, it's going to be bigger than you if you take care of it correctly. So that's the same thing that apply to weight loss. Number one, with the law of attraction, you have to say it, then you have to feel it, then you have to believe it. It's, if you read The Secret, which I also recommended the book to like Paula today, like I read the whole book. It's not really that long. It's like 180 pages. And they describe the law of attraction as the genie in Aladdin. So that analogy basically applies to your life. In Aladdin, or normally when you deal with a genie in the magical world in movies, they give you like 3 wishes. So whenever you think something or whenever you feel something, it comes true. That feeling or that saying that you give to the genie, he commands it. So the book basically says that you need to use the genie, or think the genie as the universe. You are the person in control. You are the soul. You are the person in control of your body. So you tell the universe what you want. And it doesn't matter how it will happen. Your job is not to think about the how. When you tell the genie, I want $10,000. In Aladdin, Aladdin's not thinking about how the genie's going to give it to me. Aladdin knows it's going to come true. So you have to realize that you are in control of your own life, and you are powerful, and there's energy within inside you, and all of this right here is just is a shell. Your soul is still alive once you die. Once you die, you don't actually die. This shell, this skin right here, all of this goes away, but your soul still remains alive. You know, you got to think about it as spirit. Like, some of y'all may not believe in all of that, but I'm telling you, like, the soul is there. So your soul is you just got to believe whatever it is. And I'm telling you guys, like, there has been so much stuff that happened in my life before I even knew about The Secret or heard about it, The Secret. Like, my life is basically The Secret. And I was watching an interview on Oprah with, like, Larry King, and she basically, you know, before she got big and whatnot, she was telling Larry King that she wanted to be in The Color Purple. And Spielberg, I forgot his first name, is the director. You know, he's the famous director, and he directed the movie The Color Purple. So Oprah basically was saying, hey, I want to be in A Color Purple. And she felt it. Like, she felt that she got the job. And this dumbass here, like, are you really a fucking dumbass? And basically, she got a call from another, I know y'all, it's dark out here because I'm guilty, but I basically was lazy all day and I'm just leaving my house. Welcome to sadness. But basically, I may not even say that, but basically, she got a call from a director for a different movie. It wasn't The Color Purple. So when the director called Oprah, she was like, is it The Color Purple? And he was like, no. I forgot what the movie she said, but she was like, no, I want The Color Purple. So one day it was raining, and then she was, you know, singing a song or just saying that she wanted to be in The Color Purple. And then like a month later, she got the part to be in The Color Purple. So y'all, I'm telling you, the law of attraction is real. You ever heard of the saying, God can't help you unless you help yourself? And now, I'm not trying to be religious because I'm not really all of that religious. I do believe in God. I do believe in the afterlife. But that's a true statement. Like, nothing's going to come to you unless you put action to it. Unless you use your mind. You never heard of the saying, you can do anything that you put your mind to? Like, you got to put your mind to what you want to do. You got to really put your mind to what you want to do. You got to work for it. And after you work for it, you just got to keep thinking about it and believing that you got it. And then it will come to you. Like, it will definitely come to you. And one of the reasons why I feel like one of the reasons why I felt like I'm not in radio is because in the back of my mind, I feel like I don't want the job. Like, I just maybe, like, personally, I want it, like, my mind, but subconsciously, like, I don't want the job because I'm just not liking the industry that it is. So I use YouTube as my medium because I like talking to you guys, and I feel like God just wants me to do something else. I honestly feel like God doesn't want me to be on the radio. I actually had 2 opportunities to start my career in radio, and it was to start as a board op. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what a board op is a person that basically works the board, so when you listen to the radio, it can sound seamlessly. Like, basically, you won't hear no glitches or anything. The radio would sound clear, the music and the radio host and everything. So that was my job, is to basically be in charge of the show Kid Craddock in the Morning. You know, the radio guy that died, but his show is still being played. But I basically turned it down. I turned the job down twice because I was in school and it was part-time, but I was working, I was in school, and it was like my last semester and I was just like stressing out. The job was from 5 a.m. in the morning. Like, I literally had to be there for 5 a.m. and leave at 10 a.m. Then I had to go to school for my 11 a.m. class. Now, could I have done it? Yeah, but at the moment, I just didn't want to deal with that pressure or stress to waking up that early in the morning and then going to class, which the class that I was taking, which was like a finance class, I really didn't need it, like, career-wise. Hell, taking that class, like, I got, I just went through that class like this without even like, I mean, I learned something, but I really didn't like try and put my everything in that class to do well in it. So I could have gotten that job, but the fact that I denied it twice gave the program director the impression that I'm not reliable. So when I tried to get the job or tried to reach out again, he would always tell me, apply online, look on the site, you know, go on the site, apply online. You know, he would, basically, he like gave up on me. But as time goes on, you know, one of the long time radio hosts end up quitting the company, and there were like rumors spread that management's horrible, that it's bad and whatnot. So I dodged the bullet, and I interviewed a second time, well actually a third time, well second time technically, with the company, but for a different station, and it was for a higher pay, like it was a salary job, but I didn't get the job. So I'm thinking that God just is telling me something. You know, I even considered about moving. Like, if I want something, like, I'm gonna go for it. Like, I even considered like going to another state where it's like a bigger market and like maybe more opportunity for me. I'm fresh, nobody knows me. You know, it's I can like make connections and whatnot. But in the back of my mind, I'm just not really liking how the industry is going. Like, I want to be music. I really don't care what Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is fighting about. Like, I don't care what artist has how many baby mamas. Maybe I'm interested in watching that. Like, I like Wendy. I like Wendy Williams. I like watching her show, and I admit to that. Like, I like talk shows. But I want to talk about, yeah, I was saying I want to talk about something that is purposeful. I want to talk about something that is helping people. And like, don't get me wrong, like, I would love to be on TV or do a radio host type of jobs that talks about things in the world that matters, like politics and people's viewpoints, and talking about weight loss and saving money and trying to be self-employed and doing all those things. So I want to talk about those things that are purposeful. And, you know, I just felt that, you know, entertainment is not really what I want to do, maybe. I love singing, like, I love music, I love artist development, but I just don't like the drama behind it. And I feel like maybe God just wants something better for me. And the fact that I'm 25, almost 26, very, very, very soon, I'm just always like wondering like where my life is going to be. And I've always had the interest and I love the whole liking of being the fact that you can make money online. I've always loved that since I was 18 years old. The fact that you can make, and I've made some, but not a lot. I've tried like multiple times, and I just love the fact that, you know, you can have your own website and you can make money online. You can become this entrepreneur. We're in a new day and age of technology. And the fact that I can make money while I'm sleeping and money while I'm going on vacation through passive income, that stuff also fascinates me. So nowadays, you really don't need to buy a property or a facility, an office to have a business. All you really need is laptop and Wi-Fi connection. And the fact that that's the world that we live in today is fascinating. And I think everyone should take advantage of that. And I also feel like everyone should take the stigma off of online marketing or online businesses, because the fact that everyone is so used to going to a 9 to 5 and clocking in and clocking out, they don't realize that that is virtually the same thing as an online business, except that everything is handled online and not in person, but they're both businesses. And people from the 1800s, hell, Native Americans would consider working at a 9 to 5 job, a Fortune 500 companies, weird, because that didn't exist back in the day as it does today. So I feel like, you know, people just need to open their minds more and realize that resources are free. They're so easy to obtain, and everyone should take advantage of that. So I'm really trying to just see where my life is going and see what's going to happen with me in the future. And I'm sorry that it's bad lighting, bad quality, It's my fault. I didn't want to leave the house. I slept all day, basically. And it's like I left the house just right now, and it's, what, 7:24? So, sorry about the quality. And I'll see you guys in my next video, alright? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and you give this a thumbs up for this bad quality video. And comment below, because when I don't see no comments, that makes me sad, because I like the interaction. I love the interaction. That's the whole thing. I love everyone that's watching, and I love to interact with people and get to know y'all. I'm not one of those YouTubers not throwing shade, and even if even law of attraction, when I make it big, when I have more of a following, I'm still going to try to reply to everyone. And I know the fact that it's hard, it's challenging, but I love the fact of viewership and connecting with people, and that's why, or part of why YouTube was created. So see you guys later. Bye.